So let's get it going. Ranked draft, War of the Spark. There we go. And we'll pay our entry. We will in fact purchase it. And let's see what we shall start with. Massacre Curl is very strong. We had some good good work from it on that one a month or more ago. In fact, there was one scene in particular that I did highlight and post on the Twitch channel, and it's gotten a goodly number of views. I'm pretty sure that's going to be our first pick. It is very strong. Teo, Augur, Pledge of Unity, Teo's Light Shield. I'm not seeing anything else that I think is even close, so Massacre Girl it is. Okay, so we like our first black card. Do we want to follow up in black? Do we want to go somewhere else? Dovin is fine. I feel like if I'm in one of those colors, then I'm happy to play it. Certainly playing against it can be annoying. I'm not seeing a whole lot else here that I consider to be really very good. Despark is nice. If we end up in black-white, then that can be strong. The Trusted Pegasus is fine. Also, if we end up in black-white, as are these two. Hey, Joe. Where am I going interesting? I am going to visit my son Zachary and his family out in California. We're leaving late Thursday night. So I'm looking forward to seeing him and his baby. I haven't seen his baby since he was first born back in September. So as my one and only grandson, you can imagine that I am hepped on going to see him. Meanwhile, here we are in our draft. We took Massacre Girl in our first hack. I'm kind of liking Despark as our second pick. If you have any thoughts, you know me. Happy to hear them. I do like the Trusted Pegasus. Most people are kind of down on white in this format. And it's not great, but if we end up in white, then I think Trusted Pegasus usually does a good amount of work. Despark may have a higher ceiling. Hard to say. And I do like either of those better than the other possibilities. Everything else here is really of more or less filler status. Alright, let's go with Despark. Ooh, Tackmaster is good. The Taskmaster is very good, so that seems like a good choice. The Enforcer also good. If we go into green, the Jianggu is fine. I feel like either the Taskmaster or the Enforcer is a good pick right now. I certainly shall say hello to him for you. I know that he remembers you with fondness as well. He always speaks very highly of you. As well he should. You're a nice guy. Yeah, let's go with the Taskmaster. I do like it. Alright, so black and white is looking good. The Reaver is fine. It's more than fine. It's pretty good. Dread Malkin is not bad. I'm not wild about it. I feel like the Reaver is a very solid pick for us at this time. Are there any other things in other colors that I might be overlooking? I mean, these are all fine, but not really first pickable stuff. Or high pickable, I should even say. Yeah, I'm liking the Reaver. Okay, let's proceed with that. Okay, these are all met at best. The finisher is okay. I feel like... I feel like it should really be either. The betrayal is sort of like removal. I don't know. I feel like it's more of a sideboard-ish kind of a card. I really do. Clearly, its most likely target is going to be a Planeswalker. You know what? I'm willing to go for that, because all these others are really replaceable. I'm fine with that. Sure, why not? Okay. For here, so black, clearly we're pretty heavily into black so far. This black card is also of filler status, I think. I'm feeling like either one of these green cards or the Guild Globe to help us, depending on how our other colors may be playing out. Yeah, I think the Guild Globe would be my pick right now. Yeah, let's give that a go. Agreed. I agree with your comment on its status as well as Reaver and Globe. Okay, so the only thing in our potential colors is the Screecher, which is, which is tolerable. All these others, I feel like the Devouring Hellion is way too risky. I've seen it played by one or two opponents, and it's never really done good work for them. All these others, filler at best. I feel like the Screecher to continue our white. We are by no means committed to white, though. By no means. Maybe even the Manticore. I admit that I'm leaning towards the Screecher because I always have an affinity for just black-white as a color pair. I've always just enjoyed the interactions between them, so I do believe I have a certain amount of bias in that direction. So you can't see it, I don't think, on the stream, but I do have untapped.gg in place here, and these are showing LSV's original evaluations, and when I highlight those cards, it includes his comments on them also. And it just so happens that of all these remaining here, the War Screecher actually has the highest rating, except for 10th District Legionnaire. The Legionnaire is too much of a build around. So we'll go for the Screecher. Aid the Fallen or the Griffin. Aid the Fallen is fine. We don't have any Planeswalkers to consider yet. I think I like the Enforcer Griffin a little bit better at this point. And the fact that it is a slightly higher rating than the Fallen according to LSV, that pushes me in that direction a little bit more. Alright, let's go with that. Take the Light Shield, the Shield Maid rather. This is the Light Shield. The Opportunist as a bad 2-drop. with a tiny bit of upside. I kind of like the light shield a little bit. We can put a +1/+1 counter on one of our flyers. In worst case scenario, it's a 1/4, which is not exciting, but okay. IF hexproof is not so relevant. I think I'm leaning actually towards the light shield. The shield mage, I can make a couple of 0/3 walls. Sure, let's go for the light shield. Top of the statue is certainly a sideboard card. I will put the links into our sideboard. I seriously doubt that's going to see play. Both of these are fine. Not really heading a lot into a proliferate direction, so I think Rising Populace should do some decent work for us. Let's give that a try. Ghost form is bad. These are all bad. Are there any that I need for my collection? Not even close. Bulwark Giant? Possibly. Big dumb creature gains me life. Only a ticket for the moment. Alright, pack 2. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything here on the rare, but Angrath is fine. So that's looking very promising. No good removal. I think it has to be Angrath. In fact, the only removal we have so far is this one D-Spark. Pretty sure it's Angrath. Let me just make sure I'm not overlooking anything. Band Together would be fine in green. Could splash blue. That would be interesting. Although we do not have a lot of amassing going on so far, I don't think. All we have so far is the Reaver. Okay, Angrath it is.
Please run.
There's a Toll of the Invasion. I certainly like that. Here's some removal. The Triumph. The Battalion is also filler-ish. I think at this point it has to be either the Triumph or Toll of the Invasion. I kind of like the Triumph. In answer to your question there, Joe, it's clearly a yes. I would, if I could go back, I'd show you footage of what we passed in favor of all those, but can't do that right now. Okay, we definitely seem to be going into a black and white direction at this point. If that's true, right now I'm looking either at the Triumph or Toll of the Invasion. I think I like the Triumph a little bit better. It is straight up. It is more or less straight up removal. Yeah, let's go for that. Davriel. That's not bad. Let's see what else. Oh, Conjurant also very good. Alright, there's some good cards in here worth considering. Either Davriel or the Conjurant. So does he annoy you when you're against him or when you're controlling one? I assume you mean when you're facing off against him. The Conjurant is interesting. I've only played the Conjurant once. Excuse me. It did okay. I don't know that it's as good as everybody seems to think it is. clearly it's a much better card if you can like bounce and retrieve it or proliferate onto it. Clearly we're not going in a proliferation kind of direction here. So I've convinced myself, let's go for Dugwheel. I am willing to play it for sure.
I'll have to order 20.
There's another Shield Mage. Whenever I have him, he shows up when you're behind. Well, here's hoping that if we play him, that he'll show up exactly when we need him, and not in any other time. I think Wanderer's Strike is a clear pick here. It's just straight up removal. The proliferation could help us out a little bit. Tidebearer Giant is fine, but I think the Strike it has to be our pick here. I'm going to proceed with that. Yeah, that seems like a very real possibility. I agree. Here, I'm pretty sure we want another Rising Populace. We already have one. Yeah, there's nothing else here that really seems like it should be under serious consideration. Okay, another Populace it is. These are both I kind of like the Battlefield Promotion. It's a permanent change. It is instant. The first strike is nice. The life gain is nice. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff going on here for a two mana instant. The alternatives are not terribly attractive, I don't think. Yeah, let's go with the Battlefield Promotion. This one is not terribly interesting either. This pack is not going to really help us out. I already have at least one Ghost Farm. I don't even think I'm likely to run that one. In fact, I consider it quite unlikely. Are there any here that I am lacking in my collection? I doubt it. Sure, let's go for the Defiant Strike. See what else turns up. I already have the one giant. Sure, let's go for the Crovod. I'll put him into the sideboard for now. The Sergeant is also not real good. I'm gonna actually take this because I do not think that I don't know if I have a full set of Mo in my collection, so I'll just take that as an uncommon draft. And here's another Sergeant anyway. I guess the Silverwing. Another Crovod. Sure, another Silverwing. And this guy. Alright. Okay, black and white not real impressive here. In fact, the only black cards here are really just not good. In white, I could go for either a Battalion or a Pegasus. I think I like the Pegasus better. All right, let's take a look at what we've got here. Okay, Guild Globe seems unlikely at this point. Maybe one Saheeli's, maybe two, but it seems unlikely. I'm gonna take the Bulwark Giant out for now. And these are all fine. Okay. Let's go back. Yeah, I think it has to be the Pegasus. Ooh, Spark Harvest, nice. I think we like Spark Harvest better than Divine Arrow, although I'd be happy to have a Divine Arrow or two. Yeah, Spark Harvest, straight up removal is a good thing to have. And there's a Divine Arrow. I'm okay taking the Divine Arrow. The Finisher is fine. The Tithe Bearer Giant is also fine. Let me take a look again. So we do not have a lot in the way of big Finisher creatures. We are into our third pack. I think the Divine Arrow has to be what we want. Yeah. Okay. There's another Tithe Bearer Giant. Another Griffin. So really it's either the Griffin or the Giant at this point. I think I like the Giant a little bit better right now. Let me look again at my curve. The Griffin is in the 5 slot. He's a 3 power. This guy draws me a card, which is good, of course. 2020. I don't know. We do get the Griffin in a little bit sooner, which is good. I think actually I'm gonna go for another Griffin. Let me take a quick look at something first. And let me take a look over here also. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for the Griffin. Okay, hardly anything here of interest. Go for another Screecher. Herald is okay. I think I like the Battalion better. It's a little bit cheaper and it can be more threatening. Let's go with that. Yeah, nothing very interesting here. Invade the city just for the collection. I can't imagine playing more than one Loxodon Sergeant. I have trouble even imagining the one. Another promotion. Could be worse. Let's take it and see if we can't make good things out of it. Okay. Before I make more comments on this particular group of cards, let me see who may be lurking around here. Nobody that I recognize. So I will continue my soliloquy. Defiant Strike. I think I already took a strike. Can't imagine playing 2 of these. Okay, this final pack is really ending with a Whimper instead of a bang. Okay. This may be one of the few gems we get for this event. Let's see. Alright, let's put this together. See what we can come up with. How many creatures have I got? 15. Okay, don't want to... Well, even if I cut 2, then I'll still have 13, which is not terrible. Price of Betrayal, I think, can probably come out. And 1 promotion is probably fine. And this is our deck. Not great, not terrible. And again... Oh, we have the 1 rare. Okay. We started with the Massacre Girl, and that looks like it could be promising. Alright, am I missing anything here that I really would love to put into the deck? What's our high curve? We have 2... We have these 2 flying creatures. Okay, so do I... I'm really not crazy about this Crovod. Maybe even the Pouncing Lynx, in the hopes of maybe being a little bit more aggressive. We have 2 2-drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 drops, a good amount of removal. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 drops. 6 if you include that. Okay, this is an aggro-ish kind of a deck. So for our extra creature, or trick, I could do the Pouncing Lynx. You know what? I'm going to try the Pouncing Lynx. I don't know. It just feels wrong. It doesn't feel right. Another promotion. A Sergeant. 3/3 Vigilance. Not much liking it. Shadow Fugue is no help. I could put the Price of Betrayals is more situational than I like the Guild Globe. Although there's no ramp there. This is not going to help me. What shall I put in for my last card? Let's go with the Lynx. We have a bunch of 2-drops. Maybe we can try to get in and out, you know, a quick and dirty kind of a deck style. The alternative it would be to put in another Silverling, but again, I'm not crazy about that. How many flyers have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 creatures. The Pegasus can make for others. Let's try it. We're gonna try it. We shall see how it does. Alright, so we have a 3-drop, another 3-drop. Alright, let's keep this. It's not marvelous, but it's not terrible. If he's slow, then... Oh, fantastic. That was a very fortunate top deck. Okay, and let's see what he's got. Spare Swimming. So let us... Let's do this and start annoying him. And I can always use that as a sack outlet for this thing.
Let's tidy up in there.
And that'll be it for the turn. Eternal. Cool. If I draw a land, I can block it. I did not. And I can't despark it either. I could Spark Harvest that. Alright, well, let's have him discard a card while we're deciding how to handle this.
That.
He got rid of that. Let's do the Light Shield. Oh, we have an impatient player here. 1, 4, 2, 3. I don't think it much matters. And we'll pass the turn. Okay, so this basically turns into a Mind Rot, which is not the end of the world. He's gonna kill it now. Submersible, isn't that interesting?
I have some fine print to obfuscate.
Okay, I would very much like to draw a card at this time. Okay, that's nice. We can get the Silverwing going. A submarine, indeed. He'll make it a 2/3 if he can. Yeah, I think the Silverwing is what we want at this time, so we can get some air presence going. If you stick around, Joe, I'd be happy to see your opinion on the deck. Do I have any good attacks here? Not really. It is. I think the Submersible is just a dumb card. I really don't know what they had in mind when they were designing that. Grizzly, cool. Pegasus is not bad, although he can block with this thing. I might be wanting to Spark Harvest that guy, but let's attack with the Silverwing first, actually. Hello, Lullaby, Ms. Oh boy, I'm sorry if I forgot about his thing. Anyway, thank you very much for the follow, and thank you for joining me today. Just Lullaby, good to see you. Yeah, that was just stupid. I completely forgot about the snare spinner. Alright. Okay, Lullaby, you have the honor of being the first to type in exclamation point and the word punt. I really forgot about his snare. That is just unconscionable. Okay. Alright, if nobody else is going to do it, by golly, I shall. So, Lullaby, I haven't seen you before. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Dovin, such an annoying card.
Point out your inadequacies.
Let's see, he's a 2/3. I might be interested in attacking with him just to get my stupid Silverwing back, but I don't know. Meanwhile, let's play this guy. would very much like to get rid of him. Is there any way to do that? Yeah, there is. I'm going to go ahead and originally started playing. Oh boy. Yeah, I too have been playing for a long time. Target a creature. I'm going to target Dovin because he really annoys me. I'm going to play these two, and I'm going to sack this guy. I would love to give more attention to this conversation, but I do have
This
time
is a rare
constraints, so I
occasion.
apologize for that.
I'm not often wrong.
And let's pass the turn. Okay, so he can get his Bond of Flourishing back with the Spellkeeper Weird. So that is a thing. Alright, and he has good flyers available. Let's not block. If he does that again, hoping to trade, then I can Triumph. Let's attack with. So I can. Let's see, if I attack with these two, then I can get my Silverwing back. I kind of like that. Trouble is I can't then. I would rather just play. I think I'd rather just play the Screecher and save up mana for the Triumph. Oh, yeah, I don't want to attack with that, so no attacks. And let's just play the Screecher and pass the turn. This Snare Spinner is doing good work for him. I don't know that I really try to collect the sets per se. I would prefer to get more cards, or as many cards as I can, in order to have the most options available for deck building. But I'm not interested necessarily in the collection part of it per se. Well, I can draw a land at this point. No. The Rising Populace. Yeah, let's do that. I would really like to get another land at some point. Angarth wouldn't be bad. I could start dealing with menace considerations. That is a lot of ranked drafts. Ooh, this is good. I can make him a 3/3, so that's not really a help. Alright, I'm going to pass the turn and hold up these tricks. I can't even activate him because I need more lands. He at least has some end of turn options with Grizzly. I have basically nothing. The trouble with swinging, Joe, is I don't think my attacks are really so clear. I mean, I have a couple of tricks. I have one trick.
Let's get moving.
Alright, if you guys truly think that swinging is the thing to do here, I don't know. I do have, you know what, I could swing with him and another guy pretending to have a threat. And then I could promote and triumph. Sure, let's try it. So we're going to swing with Pegasus and the... Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I was thinking. Should I attack Kiora? I'm not gonna attack Kiora. Whoops. And Taskmaster. Yeah, let's try it. I don't think it matters which one triggers. Okay. Yeah, I will pay those 3 to get back my Silverwing. And let's see what he does. I think I'd like to save my Pegasus. What do you think? Save the Pegasus or the oh, I can save the Taskmaster and get the Pegasus back. Thoughts, guys? I could save the Taskmaster and get Pegasus back. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Ooh. Alright. Good for him. He did pull it out of his hand, so I guess that's something. Forced landing. Interesting. Okay. The Grazer also has reach. A land, cool. Alright, so he still has that pesky spider. So I think we will play the Silverwing and pass the turn. And let's see what he's going to draw next. He's going to draw land. Can I do anything with that? Any good attacks? Not really. Right, I keep forgetting about his stupid Grizzly. Well, he paid 4 mana to see that it is a forest. Kasmina's Transmutation. Okay. So I lose on my flyers. And it loses all abilities, so I can't punt my team anymore. Such is life. Well, let's draw something good. That is good. Trouble is he has 2 things, but I could triumph one of his. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Say my creatures have menace. Let me amass 2 while I remember, because I do tend to forget things
The only
sometimes.
prize I desire
Okay.
is your head.
And he'll have to double block, and I will get rid of his spider. Okay, and now... Oh, that's true. Ah! I can't choose. You're right. Ugh, I forgot that. Okay, it's time for second punt, guys. Thank you. He resolves. Ugh. I keep thinking it's Divine Arrow. I don't know why I'm thinking it's Divine Arrow. And it's interesting, he has nothing on the board that I can get rid of. Ah, now he does. I can get rid of that with D-Spark.
Nature flows with vigor.
And that is exactly what I shall do. There's the Divine Arrow. How annoying is that? Let's see, Thunder, second spell. And that is 4 or greater. Let's make another guy.
Come on.
And let's get in with him and maybe grow him and take out a creature or two on the way. Okay, advice, guys. Am I better off getting rid of the Thunder Drake with the Arrow or the D-Spark? I feel like the D-Spark, because although we can't do it right now, this has the potential to grow. What do you get? Augur of Bolas. And he... Ooh, Courage and Crisis. That's annoying. This is perfect. Okay, that worked out fine.
One drop ripples and grows.
Why is he bothering to untap those permanents if he can? Oh, in order to do the Grizzly. Okay. Let's attack with him, bring him on, and then we can try to start grinding through this wall here. So let's start with the guy, the army. Let's see what he does. Interesting. Okay, so who do we definitely want? Okay, the spinner has definitely been a thorn in our side. He can sack, since we do have more flying creatures. So spinner and then weird is fine. So we have, okay, now should I bother to get rid of? I'm going to get rid of the weird, I think. Oh, I should have ordered this way. Or I could leave this for when he attacks. Interesting. It was bad. I should have done the spider and then the... Well, it's too late. He should have been second. If I get rid of the spider, the order is good. Yeah, you think? Alright, let's try that. I don't know if that's... Did I do this? Yeah. Alright, I don't even remember anymore. It was such a long time ago. That's true. Okay, good call. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is fine. Okay, way to go, guys. And let's play this guy. Thank you for your help, everybody. Pulled me out of what was a bad ordering decision. And in fact, if you want to do another punt on that, I would not say ye nay. Okay, he's got a 4-5. That's gonna be... Oh, but I still have Menace. That's good. Even better. So I could throw... I'm gonna throw this. If he wants to block, then he has to do that. And I'll also play... Yeah, I think that's the way to go. 2, 3, 4... Okay, thanks for your tolerance and understanding on that. I could swing with everybody, actually. That would make it very hard for him. I would stand to lose one of these creatures. Alright, so let's go to combat. He's going to attack. Yeah, the 1/1 is kind of pointless. I'd rather keep the Populus back in order to help it to grow. So let's do these 3. And we'll follow up with the Griffin. Okay, that's fine. Don't forget, everybody has Menace, my friend. He's a 4/4. How much do I spend on this game? Way too much. In real life, I actually spend a lot. On Arena, I spend 0. Good to see you, Substance. How have you been? Sign damage, 3 and 1. Yep. Oh, he's got a guy. Alright, let's get our flyer in. Okay, so I feel like this game is looking up. It's really slow and grindy, though.
If you still have a home, you should go there now.
Perhaps a better question, Substance, is how much time do I spend on this game? That's an even... The answer to that is even scarier.
Surrender now and I'll spare you.
Ooh. Okay. No more Menace.
Ram a new course, please.
The ocean surges, life thrives.
No more Menace. Alright, so let's send in our really big guys. Let's see. He can block... Oh, okay, his ability is done. Certainly we're going to attack with him. And him. And him. And I think that's going to be it. Let's see what he decides to do. He's going to take a minimum of 3. Alright, he needs something big. This is best of 1. At this point, I don't do best of 3 for 2 reasons. One is because I keep trying to get my ranking up in order to have a better showing for the end of the season. And the other reason is I'm too cheap to pay the entry fee. Alright, we got there. Thank you for your help, everybody. Does anybody want to look at this deck before we go on to game 2? Speak up now. Because I am definitely open to suggestion on any changes that you think will improve things. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I don't know if the Deckmaster thing is working or not. It was working before. If you need me to highlight any of the cards, just say the word. So the draft started off with a first pack Massacre Girl, which, as we all know, very strong. The second pick was a D-Spark, and it seemed to me that the next group of picks pretty much through the rest of the first pack, the black and white cards were fine. Grixis, cool. I have a my constructed deck for best of 1 laddering is a mono blue tempo-ish kind of deck. I got a lot of diamonds. You lost me. You lost me on that one. Oh, gems. I've been hoarding them and using them very sparingly. What I'd really like to do is to try to do 6 or more victories in a draft, and then I'll feel better about then splurging on the entry fee for a best of 3 draft. Hey, Off-Road, good to see you. Things are going okay. We're in the middle of a War of the Spark draft. We won our first game. Most of the people who are visiting here, including yourself, are a little bit latecomers, so I'm giving everybody a chance to look at the deck. If anybody has any suggestions, happy to hear them. Otherwise, we will proceed to game 2. Any suggestions? Going once, twice, thrice. Okay, hearing nothing, let's proceed to our next game. And we can always look at the deck again after this next game if anybody so desires. That first game was very grindy. I did make a good 2 or 3 mistakes, all puntable offenses. Let's see if we can have some cleaner play going forward. We have a bunch of 3-drops. We have all of our colors. I think we have to keep, because these are fine turn 3 players, I guess. So let's keep. And we have a fair number of 2-drops, so there's a reasonable chance we'll get one within the next draw or 2. Operative. That's nice. Yeah, we're gonna take 2 damage on our next turn. So be it. So will he follow up with a play? The answer is yes. Okay, so he's developing a lot more quickly than I am.
Many things like you. Keep an open mind.
And, you know, let's see if we can come back from that. So what did he pull out? Toll of the Invasion, that's gonna hurt. I think we can say goodbye to Angrath. This is 3-2. I think it has to be the Light Shield. Yeah. It's an unexciting play. And he's going to toll away, almost certainly take the Angrath. It's definitely one of the stronger cards in my deck. Yep. That's okay, we can follow it up with some other stuff. Interesting. Very interesting. Look at that. He really doesn't like the Angrath. A snapping turtle. You lost me on that one, my friend. Ashiok. Oh, that's annoying. I am kind of liking... I can only play one of these. Something a little bit more aggro, I think. I'm liking the Battalion. It can block these things. Set it up to start attacking in the near future. No, let's do this and swing. That's the trouble with swinging is that I'll get. No, I guess I'd have to trade. You know what? I do like it.
You're just fuel for the
Swinging
fire.
is kind of pointless. He'll just double block.
Fight for
Oh, and then I can get rid of that. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? And if I need to, I can trade my token for his operative. Or he could just kill my Angrath right away. Ashiok is such an annoying card. Alright. Goodbye,
I've
Angrath.
weathered tougher storms than you.
I'm gonna start pinging away at Ashiok actually, and follow up with the Silverwing. No, I'm gonna follow up with the Battalion and the Triumph. No, I don't think so. Let's do Silverwing as a better blocker.
You feel me.
And let's see what he's going to draw. The Dambreaker. Damn. I do not feel like the Narset is a big threat right now because he can't activate anymore unless he proliferates Omnixilis.
Through the bone
How about that?
Every
Alright, I don't mind drawing 2 cards.
I am your inner.
I'm drawing 1 card. Good combo. Good
I'll
combo.
have you in chains next time.
Alright. So, do I despark his Obnixilis? I'm kind of liking the idea of doing that, actually. One, two, three, four, five. I could despark and do either Battalion or Rising Populace. That can proliferate. I'm going to despark Obnixilis.
You have made a powerful.
1, 2, 3, 4. So do we like Populace or Battalion better? I think I like the Battalion a little bit better. And I have no good blocks. And let's see what he does. Overseer. Okay, and they have Expert Madness. That's annoying. Alright, this game is not looking good. I'm down to 14 cards already. He's going to be able to proliferate probably in the near future. I do not wish to double block that. The Reaver is fine. And we'll also play the Populace. And if we need to, we can block. We can chump block if we need to. And he's got his own Taskmaster. Good for him. Alright, what shall it be? Be very nice if I could get some of my flyers out. On the other hand, he's gonna... Oh, we only... Alright. And that leaves me with 9 cards in my library. Battlefield Promotion, that's not good. That's not a big help. I can make him a 4/3. It's not very exciting. I'm going to save this for possible tricks. He's waiting for a land so he can proliferate. I don't blame him. A Conjurant. 5/5. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Ooh. So what do you think? Get rid of his Overseer? Get rid of his Conjurant? I'm going to get rid of his Conjurant, I think. And we'll pass the turn. Okay, and now we can proliferate. That has 2, this is a 3/3, That's okay. Oh, and I should not have auto done the lands.
I have just the trick for this.
It doesn't matter. I can't play this anyway. Wanderer's Strike. What shall we get rid of? I'm not going to get rid of anything just yet. I don't have a lot of proliferate targets, just these two guys. I am going to get rid of this, actually. Because if he ghost forms one of these others, it's not terribly exciting for him. And again, people, you know, if I'm missing things, please, by all means, chime in with your remarks. As you have seen, I do miss things. Flux channel. Oh, okay, so he's going to proliferate off of this guy. Interesting. He only has that as a proliferate target. Oh, he's waiting for me to deck myself, which is a real thing here. Do I have any... Yeah, that's exactly right. I don't know if you heard, I just said he's going to wait for me to deck myself. Do I have... Let me see. Deck... Okay, that's no help. Trying to decide if I have anything in here that can make a difference. I have no good attacks. I can make this a 4-2 if I attack with 3 other things. Yeah. If I had a higher life total, it might be possible, but I need to give everybody vigilance in order to even have a prayer. Ashiok for the win. Girl is still in this deck. Did he get it? I forgot about Massacre Girl. Flux Channeler. Eternal Attack Taskmaster. Nah, I still have Massacre Girl. Isn't that interesting? Trouble with Massacre Girl is it's not going to really do anything. Let's see. So let's do Gideon's Triumph. Exactly right. Okay, so I have 5/5. 1, 2. Let's do. I'm gonna put it on him, and then I'll double block with him and the token. Massacre Girl. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. If I could draw Massacre Girl right now, that actually could do something for me, of course. That's not it. Did I miss it? Is Massacre Girl in the graveyard? No, it is not. It's one of these 4 cards. Even if he blocks nothing, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... I'll bring him to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Start swinging wildly, you think? I have nothing better. Trouble is, if he gets rid of this one creature, then Massacre Girl is not going to... 4... yeah, no. I don't think it's going to matter. Because even if I do get Massacre Girl and clear the board, it's not going to be soon enough to deal him enough damage. Okay, his Channeler is going to come back anyway, so let's get rid of the Operative. That's fine. And Operative and 1, 2, 4, that's fine also. 1, 2, 3, sure. And 1, 2, 3, 4, sure. Yeah. And we end the turn. Interesting game. It's not looking good for our team here, but it's definitely been an interesting game. Ashiok, good card. And he's... oh, what's he going to get back? Oh, we'll find out in a minute. Maybe the Overseer? Oh, maybe the Conjurant. The Conjurant would be a good one. Okay, Overseer. That's not bad. He'll be able to play it right now. Really? Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could just concede. Let's play a land. Let's pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring me to 5. Yeah, he can just sit and wait. There it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And he'll still deck me. So unless I can deal him 14 damage on my next turn, that is that. But for Ashiok, I feel like I would have had a real crack at this game. I'm gonna let it play out, cause why the heck not? Okay, very cool. Would have been cooler if it hadn't happened, maybe. Okay. Anybody out there who wants to see the deck before I go on to game 3? Anybody want to see the deck? There's still a few people in here who may be interested. Host Me Raffle, welcome to the stream. If you'd like to look at the deck, say something. Okay, let's go on to the next game and let's see what life brings. We have a 2-drop, we have a 3-drop, we have a 4-drop, we have a 5-drop. We don't have 5 lands, but that's okay. for our 4-drop. So what do you think? It is actually a good hand for this deck. What do you think? Play Shadow Mage next turn? Because the Mage is obviously better when he has fewer cards in his hand. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put in a better blocker. And save Devriel for a little bit later. And both of these will feed Massacre Girl also, which is interesting. Oh, Dovin, you're so annoying.
You have been analyzed and found we're studying contrasts. I'm excellent in your... well, not.
You think? I'm actually thinking of getting the Silver Ring going and try to hit him when he's got fewer cards in his hand. Anybody else have any thoughts? I actually like the silver... Oh, it costs 5. Why does it cost... That's fine. Okay, never mind.
The mask is scary, but underneath, I'm just normal. A mind
Never
is a
mind.
terrific thing to waste.
Wow. Why? Okay, I'm confused. Why did he concede? Something must have been happening at his end. That game was way too young for him to just concede like that. Very strange. Alright, we move on. Maybe something came up and he just had to interrupt. How did I win? He conceded, Joe. Out of nowhere. No apparent reason. Yeah, I know, because he actually typed in good game and then he conceded. So this is a perfectly fine hand for mono white. Yeah, I guess I'll keep. I have a turn 2 play. I have removal. Sure. A win is a win, but of course it makes for a much less interesting game. Guild Globe. Alright, let's play our silly links. Let's play land, let's attack, we'll play our Italian. Assailant. I could... I'm just going to attack with this guy and then play the Screecher. Black and white, that's fine. And we end our turn. What is going on? What is going on? 2 games in a row, people just concede out of nowhere? This is the strangest draft I've ever engaged in on Arena. It's too bad my observers gallery is getting weeded out. Whatever. All right. Anything good here? High alert. Whatever. So strange. Draft. So Stream Elements just made an announcement. Did you guys lose the stream for a minute or more? This is a good hand also. If there was an interruption that you saw at all, please let me know. Pandawari. Oh, you funny. So, depending on what he plays, I'm actually liking the Taskmaster first, but let's see. Always better to be more aggro if the circumstances allow you. And he's starting with a 5-card deck. Well, I'm having a real run of just much better luck here. And I have the Pegasus and the Screecher. I'm liking the Pegasus next. I'm still scratching my head over those other games. Wow, this is... Oh, needed that black mana for Angrath to happen. Alright, well, we'll give him flying. X is the greatest power. Alright. Screecher. We're gonna do it this way so that he has a poorer idea of what we might respond with. Turret Ogre. Okay, I think we can triumph that away. Oh, okay, he's got a 4/4. Okay, good for him. Okay. Okay, looking fine so far. Another black mana would be, another swamp would be terrific. I would love to get Angrath out. Salmon. At least he can scry and attack.
The bite of my blades.
Promoting there was better. That's true.
I was trained for this.
I liked using. I did. So I agree with that, but I did like using the whatever the heck is it's called, the Triumph, also because there was only one creature involved, so we had no choice. What do you think? Should I try to get rid of Samet? Oh, that's nice. I could do the battalion and promotion, or I could do Angrath. I am gonna get rid of his Samet, so he can stop pumping and scrying. So let's do that first. Okay, so he'll attack him. He will attack him. He will attack him.
I have witnessed enough destruction already.
And let's do that. And let's make a guy.
Come on!
Wrangler. Hellion's not bad. So let's see what we've got. Let's amass first.
Ramming speed!
And let's attack with everybody. That's all fine. We're gonna give the Taskmaster flying. I don't mind trading for one of those two. The promote is sick now. Five, yeah. That's all fine. And let's play this guy. Okay, this is a pretty one-sided game, it appears. Yeah, and that's that. Okay, can we get to gold in the foreseeable future? Who knows? Alright, so we're 4-1 so far. Let's keep going. We're doing fine. We have a 2-drop. We have a couple removal spells. We have a bunch of removal spells, but yeah, sure. I think we have to keep this. But I am going to need some lands in short order. Now he's off to a slow start also. Okay, I would very much like this to be a land. And it isn't. He also stalled on land, so we're both. This may be a really long game. He got his land. He's going to attack because it's the right thing for him to do. Ooh, not good. I need lands. Well, I can Divine Arrow his thing. I'm gonna have to get rid of, and I can't get rid of that with my D-Spark. I'm gonna have to lose my Griffin. That really hurts. That is not cool. Alright, let's get rid of his crunch. Really? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need some lands. So I'm going to keep attacking. I don't mind getting rid of his... I probably should have left this up to block the amass token. Alright, I'll take 3, but I really need a land. Really? Not cool. Well, I have card advantage. Not really, he has a bunch of... So he has 4, 5, 6, 7 items on the field. Oh. I'm gonna let it go. That's interesting. It didn't let me do that end of turn. How? That is not cool. Pegasus is not going to help me very much. Alright, I'm going to chump block one of these. Yeah, alright, I'm going to have to do this.
Wasn't very
I'm gonna have to chump and do this stupid thing. Yeah, this game is. I lost way too much time. Can I do anything with that? Not really. Yeah, I think this game is a lost cause. Yeah, so he's gonna sack this, and I'm gonna lose one of these, and yeah, this is just not good. Too bad this isn't an instant, but it isn't. There's nothing to despark. I could do a battalion. He still has these crazy creatures. I could chump block and then have nothing. You know what, people, in the interest of time, I'm just going to concede, because I really can't imagine how I could possibly pull this out. And I have no bombs that will completely turn things around. I don't even have enough mana to play Massacre Girl. Alright, let's see if we can tally a 5th win for today's activities. Oh boy. I hate that the exact same thing happened the last time. On what could have been the last game, and it turned out to be the last game. I had a really strange opening hand. Alright, I'm gonna keep this and really just hope for some good draws, like a swamp. I wanted that swamp. Celebrant, so strange. Where was that a turn ago? 3. I think I need a 2/3 more than. This has menace. This does not. So he's going to draw an island. But he doesn't need it just yet, obviously. Okay. He can still get in for 1. I think the Griffin has to go in. He can possibly attack next turn, and we can bring this guy in to hold the field down a little bit more. He can sack another creature. He'll drain me for 1. This will become a 3/3. I'm going to Wanderer's Strike it on the next turn. He can make it a 4/4 here. Let's see. We're not going to attack. We're going to threaten to double block. This turn is probably going to hurt a lot, and then we'll follow up with the Wanderer's Strike. Okay, can sacrifice one creature. And now it becomes a 3/3. Oh, okay. Very interesting. He might be thinking I'm playing mono white, and it certainly is playing like mono white at this point. Okay, I think the Griffin has got to go. Too bad I have no proliferate targets. And let's swing with everybody. You can deal me 2 damage next turn. That's okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to play that first so that and if we end up trading, then I would get a counter on this guy. But that was not the case. He's got his own Rising Populace. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a Reaper. Aha, okay. We're gonna send in all of these guys. 1, 2, 3, and we'll play the Taskmaster or the Reaver after that. Oh. Let's see, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. I could deal them 2. Now let's just ping him for the 1. And we'll play, I think, the Reaver next. Trusted Pegasus, that's gonna help you. Alright, so let's send in him. And him. And him. And we may be able to deal with this. Okay, so this is a favorable trade for me. That is a favorable trade for me. I'm going to lose him anyway. So let's let it happen. Okay. That'll resolve, that'll resolve. And that will resolve, that's all fine. that can all resolve, that's fine. And let's play this guy. Getting a lot of good mileage out of this guy. I think I'm going to send in the Taskmaster next, so I can get my Griffin back. Ooh, that's interesting. No targets, however. Alright, so we're going to send in the Battalion, the Flyer, and the Taskmaster. We're going to save that if we need to. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 6, 7. I'm not going. I may need to hold on to my Screecher's abilities to give everybody +1/+1. Or would I rather get... Okay, I'm going to submit 0. How do I submit 0? How do I do this? I'm trying to click submit 0, but it's not letting me. All right, then I guess I have to take somebody back. Okay, so now I'm going to decline. Right, okay, that's what has to happen. And if I need to, I can give all my guys +1/+1. Do I want to? Good block. Alright, so this was wasted then. Okay. That was a waste. Too bad. That was a waste. I think Sergeant's not going to help. We will block with our guy. Okay, this is looking good. And he gave it up. Okay. It's interesting. I don't feel like the deck is terrible. I don't think it's anything very special either, though. Let's not forget that 2 people just resigned for no apparent reason whatsoever. Just very strange. Alright, I'm going to check something real quick before I go on to the next game. And here we go, next game. I feel like this whole series is also underscoring the importance of removal, because I have more removal here than usual, and of course it's serving me well. That was a less than exciting use of D-Spark, but it was exactly what the Doctor needed at the right time. This is fine. A couple 2-drops and a 3-drop. This should be fine. Charmed Stray. Is it a Charmed Stray deck? Who knows? I probably should have started with the Screecher. Really? Really? Suppose he has any more Charmed Strays in his hand? Pegasus to trade with the Charmed Stray? That seems stupid. I wonder if he has any more in his hand. That would be, well, funny, I guess. Proliferate! Good for you! Alright, I'm going to put out a Populous, and if need be I can double block this idiot. To attack or not to attack? I'm not going to attack. Charm Stray for the win. Apparition, that's annoying. I may want to strike that one. Ooh. Battlefield promotion. I'm going to do the Trusted Pegasus and hold onto the promotion, I think. And see what happens. Oh, that's not nice. Similar. We'll play this and again save the promotion. This one will be a good one to attack with next turn if he doesn't develop any further. Okay, that's no help at all right now. Alright, let's attack with The Lynx. Oh boy, this is really interesting. That's what I was thinking. Ooh, really? I really hate losing to bad cards. Well, I could still attack and make him a 4/3. I'd rather wait until I can have the promotion up. Crush Descent. Well, we all lose to bad cards now and again. Okay, now we're going to do stuff. Let's attack with the battalion and 2 other guys. The 2 guys being the Lynx and the Populace. Okay, let's get rid of his Stray, unless he has something wacky. It does mean, however, that his apparition can come in and make his amass bigger. This game is odd. I mean, I saw you made that comment a while ago, but it is so true. Another Charmed Stray. You silly guy, you. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. He has 2 Casmina. He has just a bad deck, and I'm gonna lose to it. Okay. All right. Oops, don't want to do that. These 3. First strike. You can just do that. Yeah, I need to put pressure on him because those this stupid stray in this army are just going to get bigger and bigger. Yeah, so he'll just attack with this again, make these guys bigger. Oh, that's...
Prepare yourself.
with power 4 or greater. That's annoying.
Time to hold still.
It is. I don't have any non-combat damage, and he can't target any of my creatures in the meantime. I don't actually gain anything at the moment by targeting his Wanderer. I have all that removal, and I didn't get any of it in time to get rid of this. Let's see, 1, 2. I could attack with everybody. He'll eat 3 of them. So the most I can get in, and that's... So let's get in there with him. And try to threaten at least these big creatures. I gain the ability to block a ground attacker. Non-combat damage. Alright, let's attack with the lynx. I need to try to make these guys bigger. Although he's going to gain more life because of this stupid thing.
When I'm beat, I'm beat.
Unfortunately, he's going to make these a 5/5 and a 5/5. That's the only trouble. Oh, come on! 3 Casminium mutations, and I'm not drawing any of my removal. Where is the justice? Where is the justice? Alright, he's gonna do it again. Too little, too late. I wonder if he can interact with that. Well, perhaps he can. I think I'll pay the 2. Although as a mask guy gets bigger, so that's not a terrible play for him. Okay, so I have no good plays right now. He has this stupid 5/5 lifelinker. That's actually not bad, I think. What can I get back? I can get back my trusted Pegasus. That's not terrible. Can we do this? He's still got 3 cards in his hand, and he still has 23 more cards that he can draw. It'd be funny if you drew another, played another Charmed Stray. So what do you think, Joe? Suicide attack with my Taskmaster to get my Pegasus back? What do you think? There is nothing else in here of great interest. 1, 2, 3. Massacre Girl would... Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad. And I could attack with the Populace, threatening his Charmed Stray. What do you think of that?
Here be monsters. Come on, then.
Alright, we're going to send in this transmuted 5/5 guy. Why is he 6/5? Okay, I feel like that was a profitable turn. Okay, 1 flyer. He's got a bunch of cards in here, and he's got 5 mana up that he can do stuff with. Okay, that's fine also. Let's play that. Indeed they did. He's going to amass. Okay, so that'll make this even bigger. That's okay. I can chump block it until the cows come home. Amass what? Amass 3. So this will be a 10/10. Ew, that's annoying. Let's make our guy bigger also.
If you want it, fight for it.
And we're gonna pass the turn. That 7/7 is really doing good work for them. And it's gonna be, oh, and this will become a 2/2. I don't care about that. Okay, let's swing. No, let's do this first to see if he's gonna try to. If he's gonna try to counter it. Okay, let's go ahead and send in our Silverwing. Alternate, we could send in, maybe next turn just send in everybody. I don't know why he didn't do this thing before. Very strange. Unless they have some super big bomb coming like that. That's not what okay, I'm going to send in everybody because I don't think I have a lot of choice. Parhelion. And he can crew it. Let's see. He can block only 1 creature. So they'll still get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. Everybody's going in. And let's get our trusted Pegasus back. Sure, why not? So he can block only 1 creature. If he blocks the biggest one, it's still 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's still taking 13 damage. Um. And that's that. Maybe he thought he could crew and then block after blocking. Boy, that was an interesting game. Very interesting game. We made it into gold. Life is good. Okay, so we're at 6-2. This is as far as I've gone in a long time. Yeah, that was a really interesting game. All right, last game. Come what may. Joe, I really appreciate your sticking with me through all these wacky games. Boy, that Angrath is really just a great creature. A great planeswalker, I mean. Okay, so I have a 2-drop and a 4-drop. I am going to be on the draw. I think I have to keep this. They are good games. They make me really nervous, though, I have to say. Taskmaster, and we move on. Black and blue. Wonder if is Ashiok black and blue or black and white? That's a really interesting observation. That could well be it. I never thought of it like that. Ashiok is black-blue. So maybe this guy will concede for no apparent reason as well, and we can take our ride into the winner's circle without having to wipe off any sweat or anything. I wonder if he, well, who knows. Alright, we can play everything in our hand sooner or later. So, this looks fine. Next turn, I think I'm liking Angrath better, depending on what he may do. If he's mana screwed, well, maybe not. I think Angrath. And we'll follow with the Griffin.
You're just fuel for the fire. Ramming speed.
Ramming speed indeed.
Come on, then.
Let's do that. And let's send in our guy. And then we'll play the Griffin. Hello, D.E. Shapiro. So far, it's actually going pretty well. We're in our final game. I'll tell you all about it if you might, by any slight chance, have any interest when I see you. Okay, that was a good toll for him. Wow, Massacre Girl. It'll clear my board too, so we're not going to do that. Okay, I will be happy to tell you about it later. I'll just give you the highlights. It'll be just a minute or less of a report. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. That's okay. He'll get his amass guy. I don't mind. Do we like the Silverwing or the battalion? I think we like the battalion better. And that's that. Wow. This is my first 7-win draft in a long time. It is very sweet. Very sweet. Okay. That is fantastic. All right, let's claim our prize. This does mean that I am willing to now do a best of 3 M20. I think. I don't know. I'm a cheap SOB. Let's see if we opened anything good. Okay, Tyrant Scorn is fine. Roll reversal. Okay. Another Kazmina. Oath. Whoops, I don't want more. I don't want more packs. Okay, I think this is going to do it. Let me see if anybody is there to raid. Only one of my colleagues right now is streaming, and he's streaming some other games, so no raids today. Joe, I really appreciate your sticking with me through thick and thin, as well as all of your great advice. Everybody else who may be out there, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to our new followers. Just thanks all around, and I hope everybody has a great day. We will be streaming again on Wednesday. I'm thinking probably around 11 or 11:30 a.m. I will post it. And take care, everybody. Have a great day.